10 fragrance clones to make you smell richer than F. Guess what? In the comment section the other day, I was telling someone about Creed Aventus, and this snob hater was in there and made me have a sour taste in my mouth saying, Creed Aventus, there is no clone. It's the best. I feel sorry because sometimes they get upset because they spent so much money on their Creed. In this video, I'm going to give you some snob-proof fragrances that nobody can hate on you about, okay? The first one is called Tabac by Alhambra. It smells exactly and looks exactly like Dior Tabac color. So I have the real fragrances here, so I know what I'm talking about. This is very much a very good, elegant, smoky, tobacco, sexy fragrance. This smells like 98% identical, lasts just as long. And look, I love them both. I've mistaken one for the other all the time. They look so close. The next one is called Inicio Peregrine, the great office fragrance, everyday fragrance, like $330 fragrance. Just simply find yourself with a beautiful sandalwood fragrance, sandalwood light. It smells citrusy and kind of sexy, but it's great everyday fragrance. Find yourself Vintage Radio, $40 on Amazon, I found. This third one's gonna shock you. If you're a fragrance snob and you love Creed Aventus Absolute, the new one, it has this bubblegum pop right when you spray it, like a candy. And then later on, it smells like candied pineapple on a smoky fireplace, but very lightly, perfectly placed fire. And so does this one called Avento, and it lasts just as long. This is exactly the same smell as this, like 90%, we're gonna say, because, you know, I love my Creed, but I will not be a fragrance snob, and I will not make someone feel worse in a comment section. Like, if you go on Fragrantica, you'll see it. If you go on my channel in the comment section, you might see it. Most of you guys are pretty cool. Next fragrance is Latafa Nashit. It's a little bit drier, but it's a fragrance clone of Nishani Ani. Nishani is a company from Turkey. A beautiful fragrances. I can't say anything bad about them. This one's a little bit drier. Ani means vanilla. So Nishani Ani is the most beautiful, strongest, most complimented fragrance. One of the top 10 Hall of Fames for me, the expensive version, and the strongest, longest lasting. And this one by Latafa smells like it. You can get the synthetics, but it's a lot drier. Now this one is not bad, but because it costs like $40 as well versus $300. This one is totally awesome. Christian Dior Homme Intense. Lipsticky, irisy vibe, a little touch of citrus, this is called Alawatania Cayenne Classic. Lasts 7-8 hours, projects like a beast. Perfect fragrance. The next fragrance will blow your mind. It's the new 9 p.m. It's called Al Eterno Wasal by Alawatania. I found this in another country, right? It smells, has pear, mint, lavender. 9 p.m. has apple, mint, lavender. 9 p.m. has been reformulated due to 2020 constrictions of the use of lilal. It's a compound that makes the fragrances last and strong. Now it just smells like cinnamon and sweetness. Still good. I'm not gonna hate, I'm not gonna snob on you, because both of these are clones of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male on a budget. The next fragrance is called Montage Intense. It's the closest fragrance clone I found to something called Killian Angel Share. It has that cognac in it, whereas Hamra doesn't, but so does this. I invented this. It's called Whiskey Ghost, and this one is very inexpensive and lasts 12 hours and has lots of boozy notes for you. The next one I spray every day is called BDK Smoking Rouge. I just bought it. It's so expensive, it makes my heart hurt, and my wife got mad at me for using the credit card, but it's so delicious. You've got some roses, you've got some smoke in it, some labdanum resinous, and it just pumps off your skin. And the girls come in for this. It's got this like candy smoke delicious vibe going on. And then you find this one. It's a strange name. It's called Francique 107.9 by Fragrance World. It's the exact clone of this thing, different colored slightly, but it's still to get you right up in there. And this one's gonna shock you too. I was recently looking for Le Beau Le Male. I had a few a year ago, 58 bucks, 68 bucks. Now they're 300, and that makes Mr. 50 mad until I found this Tribal Intense. This thing is pineapple, citruses, beautiful fragrance, tropical coconuts to make you smell sexy in the summertime. And it lasts and it projects and you can spray it away because it only costs $30 or $40. And if you like the Louis Vuitton brand, Imagination, click on this and find fascination.